Morning all, welcome back to Detecting Valhalla. We're back on our hammered field again. As you can see, yeah, that's pretty heavy plough. But we'll have a go. After obviously we got the gold rings and bits and pieces the other day, so we better go and have a look, haven't we? Catch on the first hole. It's a bit cold. I don't know if you can see the frost. Okay, just had the first target. 62, 63, something like that. It's come up in the plug. The only problem we've got is it's frozen solid. It's like a little ice cube. So, give me a couple of minutes to defrost it and we'll see what we found. Okay, finally defrosted. This tiny, tiny little buckle, look. There we go, we'll take that. There we go, on to the next. Okay, so there's not going to be many live digs this morning because obviously it's not really digging. All I'm doing is just moving lumps of mud around. So I'll let you know what the signals are, and then I'll excavate it, and then we'll see what we found. So apologies for the lack of live digs, but it's a bit tough. Okay, another signal, 33, 34. Tiny bit of lead. On to the next. Okay, I just walked over about half of the field, only randomly, so nothing, nothing precise, but 2 or 3 times I've had to check that the detector is actually still turned on. It's like the dead zone. We had that little buckle, tiny bit of lead, and there's been nothing else. I've resorted now to coming underneath the power lines just so I can keep an eye on whether the detector's turned on. So, yeah, strange one. A field which has produced so much in the past, now it's dead. But there you go. It is really heavy plough, so we'll have to just see what it's like when it's rolled down again. And there we go. Hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Okay, another signal, 23, 24. Good news is the detector is still working. We're just a tiny bit of scrap. On to the next. Okay, another signal, 49.50. Another little bit of lead. It's good to know the machine still works. Okay, another signal, 73, 74. A little bit there. That may be a bit of a key snapped off, maybe. There we go. It's got a little bit of pattern on there somewhere, but we'll get that to clean up. There we go. On to the next. Okay, another signal just up. Big old lump of lead. I'm saying it definitely had a purpose at some point. We're not looking at a bit of rubbish, so there we go. On to the next. Okay, another signal. Early 70s. Look at that. I believe that's probably a pot leg. There we go. Quite a start. Now we're finding a few bits. On to the next. Okay, another signal out. Another bit of lead, looks like a pot mend. So it looks like we've got some older stuff coming up. There we go. On to the next. Alright, I'm back at the barn. Whew, that was hard work. That plough's deep. So I'm going to head home now, get the finds and everything cleaned up. And yeah, when I get there, I'll show you what we found. Welcome back. We're home, finds are cleaned. I'll turn you around and we'll have a look what we found. So, probably the smallest haul that we've had for a while. So we've got a couple of bits of scrap lead. Then we go on to nice pot mend. It's all good. Shows that's possibly one of the oldest bits that have come off there up to now. So there we go. Little bit. I thought there was a bit of patterning on there, but it turns out it's just a bit of scrap. So we got this interesting bit, which looks like possibly part of a key, maybe. I'm not sure. It's a bit of. Maybe you can see just there's a bit of. Can't tell whether it's snapped there or whether there is a mark around there, but there's no markings around the edge. There we go. And we got this nice little buckle. Nice patina on it. Always nice when the little buckle comes up, so there we go. Then we've got, it looks very much like a pot leg to me. It's a big one though. Heavy. There we go. Big old lump of history there. And then finally, what looks like a steel yard weight. Was it the odd ding or two, but to be expected. Not sure of age. I'd say of it being moulded at the top there, it's probably quite early, so maybe Saxon, early medieval. There we go. Nice example anyway, so there we go. So yeah, so like I said, probably the smallest haul we've had, but that plough was ridiculously deep, so hopefully that'll soon get, that'll get rolled soon, and then obviously we'll be able to get back on there, and hopefully it'll be a bit easier going. So, but yeah, the steel yard weight is a nice little find. I say pot leg, obviously, proper bit of history, and the little buckle. Yeah, there's a few interesting bits. So there we go. Thanks for watching. I say not a very big haul this time, but it's not all hammers and gold rings, is it? So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop us a like the video, subscribe, leave a comment if you've got any idea on dates of any of the bits and pieces that we found, and yeah, thanks for supporting the channel, and as always, we'll catch you on the next one.